Hello everyone, welcome to this week's market analysis video with me, Frankie, your market analyst at Markets4U. Today, I'll cover key data and which pairs to watch from August 26th to August 30th, 2024. As you can see, I've already shared my screen. I'm using the economic calendar from the traders room at Markets4U. We now have a new version that shows the past event movements in certain pairs. I've set the dates from August 26th to August 30th, covering Monday to Friday. Just a reminder, I'm using GMT, so please adjust to your respective time zone. Now, let's go over this week's market events. On Monday, for the US, we have the durable goods orders for July, followed by the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index for August. On Tuesday, we'll focus on the US again with the CB Consumer Confidence and the Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index, both for August. On Wednesday, Australia will release its monthly CPI indicator for July, which could impact the Australian dollar. Thursday will be quite busy. In the US, the GDP growth rate quarterly second estimate for second quarter will be released alongside the initial jobless claims for August 24th. In New Zealand, which in some time zone will be on Friday, building permits for July will be released. Japan will report its unemployment rate for July, retail sales figures, and industrial production preliminary for July. Finally, on Friday, we start with Australia's retail sales for July. Japan will release its consumer confidence for August. In the Euro area, key inflation data will be released, including the inflation rate flash, core inflation rate flash, and the unemployment rate for July. For the US, personal spending, personal income, and the core PCE price index for July are on the schedule. And don't forget about Canada, where we'll see GDP data for June, Q2 GDP growth rate, and the GDP growth rate annualized. End with the US Chicago PMI. For this week, the key events to watch are the US core PCE price index, inflation data from the Euro area, and Canada's GDP figures on Friday, which could provide further market direction. Now, let's move to the charts for this week. Today, I'm going to discuss two pairs that will be most affected by this week's main events: Euro to US dollar and US dollar to Canadian dollar. Various economic events are expected to impact these pairs. Let's start with the weekly chart of Euro to US dollar. You can see that Euro to US dollar has moved higher for the past 2 weeks and was able to break above the 1.11 level. The stochastic is moving higher, nearing the overbought area, and the candlestick pattern shows a strong upward move. Therefore, I expect Euro to US dollar to continue moving higher to reach the next resistance levels. Now let's switch to the daily chart. The daily chart shows that the price has been moving in an uptrend, with the stochastic inside the overbought area. This suggests that the price might continue to move higher toward the next resistance levels. Support levels are set at 1.1105 and 1.1008, while resistance levels are set at 1.1271 and 1.1373. If the price moves according to our analysis, we might see 75 pips or more this week. Now, let's move on to US dollar to Canadian dollar. The pair has moved lower for the past 3 weeks, showing a stronger Canadian dollar. The stochastic is strongly moving lower from the overbought area, indicating a downward continuation move. Therefore, I expect US dollar to Canadian dollar to move lower this week to reach the next support levels. Switching to the daily chart, you can see that the price moved strongly lower on Friday, supported by the stochastic indicator moving inside the oversold area. This suggests that the price might attempt to move lower toward the support levels. Our key levels are support at 1.3366 and 1.3195, while resistance is set at 1.3611 and 1.3776. If the price moves according to our analysis, we might see 150 pips this week. Please remember to manage your risk before entering any positions. That's it for this week's technical analysis. See you in the next analysis video.